What's up, everybody? I want to make a video about how to do timing chains and belts without special tools. Like a lot of Volkswagens and Audis, you are required to have tools to set the timing. This will work for most things as long as the timing is already correct. You don't have any correlation codes. You know, the belt didn't break or the chain didn't break. If the belt broke, chain broke, then you're going to need special tools usually. If you are just replacing the chain, just replacing the belt, this will work. I do this all the time, and I do a lot of Volkswagens and Audis. So what I do is put a mark on the sprocket, chain, and then the block. Then you got the same thing up here. This is just a chain out of some Chevy motor, so I'm just using this to kind of show, because I don't have a car in front of me to show you, but same concept. So even say this is a dual overhead cam, and you have another sprocket here, you'd mark it the same way, you know, like that, and then you do the same thing if there's a sprocket here, and then you can count how many links between this sprocket and this sprocket. So what I would do after this, take the chain off, and then I would mark the new chain in the same exact spots. Count it, you know, count it a whole bunch of times. Make sure it's got to be perfectly correct. This is probably something that is a more, don't want to say it's a more advanced thing, but people that work on cars all the time would understand this more than the average backyard person. A lot of Volkswagens and Audis don't have keyways like this. So, cam for instance, there's no keyway, so you have to have a special tool if the sprocket comes off, because they will have something to lock the cam, and then a crank pin, because there's no way to locate the sprocket correctly. So if you have to take the sprocket off something that doesn't have anything to locate the sprocket on, then you're gonna have to get a timing kit. Well, for instance, like a diesel Jetta, you can just do this. You mark, you would mark like just like this. You mark the block, chain, sprocket, block, chain, sprocket. Diesel pump, you would mark that. All you gotta do is just mark, take this chain off, you get your new chain, even if, chain or belt. Then you just have to count the links. Make sure you just gotta make sure that you count the right amount. They're all in the same spot. Sometimes I'll actually use different colored paints. So if you have like 5 different sprockets that this chain's going on, I will use different colored paints, or maybe I'll make 2 marks here, so everything's lined up. So if this was the cam sprocket, you mark it twice here, just something so you know where each mark goes. It might be, like I said, it might be a little harder of a concept to grasp unless you really know what you're doing. But this has saved thousands of dollars in buying tools, because every Audi and Volkswagen have different tools for different engines, and this does work good. Like I said, you just cannot do this if you know the engine's out of time. Engine has to be in time, or this won't work.